Full time at the Emirates, it's Arsenal 0, Newcastle 2. I'd like to say again the two halves really, but it really wasn't. Isak gave Newcastle the lead after 38 minutes, completely against the run of play. To be honest, Arsenal all the territory possession. Should have been at least 2 goals ahead, I would say, in that first half. Number of opportunities, one absolute sitter from Timber, which any other day of the week you'd expect a professional footballer to put away. So that was a really, really frustrating miss from him. But we had other chances as well. Martinelli went for on goal, 1-1 with the Cup. Another situation where we just don't have the players who can finish clinically enough to compete at this level. That was only minutes before Isak went straight for on goal and gave Newcastle the lead. So, you know, I'll show you a footballer and I'll show you a finisher. Isak's a finisher. I said this for a long, long time. We should have got him before he went to Newcastle. I know there was a few things about his the risk of the price tag and his fitness record and things like that, but he's a revelation. He's such an unbelievable athlete. Seeing with the flesh here quite close up as well was quite an incredible thing to see. Obviously it's quite depressing as well being an Arsenal fan watching that tonight. We created over 3xG, 1.9 in the first half to Newcastle was 1. Might have even been less than that for the away side in the first half, but we dominated a territory, dominated the ball. Said had some amazing chances, but we're just not scoring enough goals at the moment. You know, we scored 91 league goals last season, as Arteta keeps referring back to, but the chances are coming, but the goals aren't, and we don't have that maverick magician player that, you know, Chelsea have got in Cole Palmer and Newcastle have got in Alexander Isak. Man City have got in Erling Haaland, Liverpool have got in Mo Salah, obviously, and even more so now with the rest of their players who seem to be drumming up goals magically. But listen, look, we'll go into the second leg with hope, but you know, this tie looks dead and buried, really. Newcastle look a different team, and Arsenal just seem to be really struggling with that moment, with the physicality. I didn't think anybody on the night had a particularly good game. I thought Havertz was our biggest threat, especially up against Botman and Dan Burn, but yeah, we weren't up to it. Physically, in front of goal, I think, you know, if Timber puts that chance in the first half, there is a chance we go on and win this game, a really good chance, I think. But you know, Havertz had another one midway through the second half, came straight off his shoulder. Incredible how he missed that, really. I mean, you put your house on him to put that in the net, really. But yeah, it's a big shame, and you know, it makes Sunday even bigger now with Man United coming here on Sunday. It's you know, if Arsenal were to get knocked out of 2 cup competitions, well, effectively two cup competitions in the space of a week or two, with the second leg in just under a month's time, I think questions are going to be asked about, you know, the expenditure on the squad and how Arteta and Edu, obviously now he's left, but have built the squad over this period of time with all that money invested in defensive players, and very good defensive players, I have to say. There was no Ricardo Calafiori tonight, but you know, obviously we missed Timber last year, but there was we haven't spent anywhere near enough money on attackers, which the rest of the league seem to have. Even Man United. I mean, I wouldn't say Joshua Zirkzee and Kyle are much to look at, really, but I think the intention was there from most teams, and it's clear that in order to compete at this level, you need players who can put the ball in the net consistently, and Arsenal simply don't have that, even with Saka in the team. I know he's out until March now, but we don't have that player. We haven't had it for a very long time. So look, I'll leave it there, but again, it's an incredibly disappointing night for Arsenal, and I think Arteta will be he'll have some regrets, I think, about the way he's built the squad over the last couple of years, because it really feels like Arsenal are going back to square one now with this run of results. Obviously, you know, they're still second in the league. Arsenal ain't winning the league title with this squad. It's not happening. I've said that for a long, long time. But listen, I'll leave it there. We move on to St James Park in a couple of weeks, and I'll see you back on Sunday. Cheers.